He's not reaching out because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to talk to you.
The cosmos know your name. These are your daddy, your Lord. And welcome to the Council of Lore.
Welcome back to the Council of Lore. We've got a great show for you today. We're breaking down your weekend horoscopes, the moon shift from Aquarius to Pisces, and what that means for your emotions, your relationships, and your manifestations. Because remember, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you navigate the stars, understand the cosmos, and align with your best self. I love you all, and I care that you live as the highest versions of yourselves. Because you are uniquely you, and that's awesome. So be you. With pride, with love, and with confidence. And let's get into the show. Let's start with the cosmic overview. So this weekend, the moon moves from Aquarius into Pisces. Friday morning through Sunday midday. So fixed air signs like Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio will feel it the strongest. And all water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, absorb it the deepest. Friday and Saturday bring that Aquarius energy, calm, logical, detached. And you'll see things clearly, but you might feel emotionally distant. And by Sunday, the moon slides into Pisces. Emotions swell, empathy heightens, and boundaries blur. You start feeling everything, yours and everyone else's. And that's the test of the weekend, learning to feel without losing control. It's emotional maturity, staying open but grounded. You can care without chasing, and you can feel without falling apart. So if you catch yourself checking who watched your story or reading old texts, just pause. That's not intuition. That's your nervous system asking for safety, looking for what's familiar. Instead, say to yourself, I already am the version of me who is loved, chosen, and safe. And then breathe in for 4, hold for 2, and out for 6. 5 times. And that'll tell your body that you're safe and you don't need to react. Now, by Sunday, trust your gut. You've probably ignored one clear nudge, a boundary, a truth, or rest. Honor it. Act from peace, not panic. Because manifestation isn't about controlling outcomes. It's about self-control, emotional regulation, emotional maturity. Okay? The version of you who already has what they want doesn't chase, argue, or beg for proof. They move from peace, not fear. Your self-respect rewrites the script before anyone else reads it. Desire isn't craving, it's direction, and direction obeys your state. This weekend isn't chaos, okay? It's calibration. You're not losing control, you're building emotional maturity, while the universe rearranges things in your favor. Now it's time for Daddy's dating advice. Let's start with question number 1. All right, he was into me all week, then suddenly pulled back. What happened? What did I do? What do I do? Okay, well, here's the truth. A lot of times, early excitement kind of fades fast when someone isn't emotionally ready or consistent, right? So it's not always about you. Sometimes people pull back because they like the attention more than the connection. And that has nothing to do with you. Sometimes people confuse lust for love, and that has nothing to do with you. It sucks. But it has nothing to do with you. You didn't do anything wrong. So what should you do? Well, I'd say don't panic or chase. Just give it 48 hours of silence. And if he reaches out with a real plan, great. If not, then the silence is your answer. All right? And if you decide that you can't take it anymore, you need to reach out, just keep it casual, okay? I suggest you don't, but say something like, I don't know, hey, had fun the other day, like, I'm free later this week, or are you free later this week, ? And if he doesn't respond or he dodges it, delete the man and move on, okay? Because that right there, you gave one more shot and he doesn't want to fucking pony up. Well, that's fine. Get out of my life, all right? You need to judge by consistency, not chemistry. Anyone can feel exciting for a week, but the right person shows up week after week. The right person lets you know where they stand with you and where you stand with them. So protect your peace and slow the pace until someone proves steady. Keep dates simple, all right? No emotional deep dives, no late night hangouts, no talking like you're already a couple. Don't let yourself get too committed until someone shows you consistency and that they're worth your time. And say to yourself, if I have to chase, it's already off balance, because real interest doesn't just disappear. It deepens, it gets stronger. So do not fret. It is not your fault. You did not do anything. Do not blame yourself. The things people do are on them, not us. All we can do is protect our peace, control our reactions, regulate our emotions, and save our energy for those who deserve it. Next question. He's watching my stories, but hasn't texted in days. What does that mean? Nothing. It means fucking nothing, okay? Story views are meaningless, all right? They show some sort of curiosity, sure, but not commitment. He's not reaching out because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to talk to you. And that's all you need to know. If he wanted to talk to you, he would fucking reach out. Ladies, I know tons of guys who watch stories when they're pooping, okay? So he could have been pooping, all right? Just don't stress out. He could also maybe be wondering what you're up to, which is cool, but that doesn't help you. If he hasn't texted, bottom line is, it doesn't matter, okay? What he's doing doesn't matter. Why? Because he's not texting you, okay? That's all you need to know. Like you can play like, oh, Sherlock Holmes, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? But if he's not texting you, that's what it means. It means he's not talking to you. He's ignoring you, so you need to ignore him. Just don't respond. You know, you don't even need to deal with that. And you need to stop reading into it, okay? Because people scroll stories like background noise, all right? Just mute or hide his profile if it keeps triggering you. Out of sight, out of mind. Peace of mind is the most important thing you can give yourself, okay? Do not reach out first, okay? Because if he wants to see you, he'll text you. And if he does text you, finally, then reply with direction. So he says, hey, what's up? Just hit him with, hey. I mean, I don't know the situation, but if you're waiting for him to try to hang out with you because you hung out, say like, hey, want to grab a coffee or a drink on Thursday? Give him action, like give him direction and see how he replies. Because then if he replies with, oh, I can't Thursday, but I'm around Friday, that's action. Boom, he wants to see you Friday. You're good. But if he just doesn't respond, then ignore him, okay? Or if he fucking dodges, then ignore him, okay? Because if you're overanalyzing, that means you are craving reassurance. So just go do something that reminds you that you're fine without it, okay? You're a conscious being. Enter your divine state, and this won't bother you. Remember, your state reflects your reality. So say to yourself, I don't chase interest. I attract effort. Someone who really wants you won't stay stuck behind a screen, okay? It's that simple. Like, I promise you, it's that simple. But he's the one I want. Fine, but he doesn't want you. And why do you want what doesn't want you? You only want what wants you. That's your alignment. Third and final question. When do I ask, what are we? You ask that when you want clarity, okay? Not when you feel anxious. If you've been dating for a few weeks, there's intimacy and you like exclusivity, well, that's normal. The key is to sound calm, not desperate, okay? You can say something like, hey, I've been enjoying spending time together. I'm looking for something exclusive and consistent. If you're on the same page, perfect, let's keep it going. If not, totally fine. I would just like to know honestly. And this works because it shows self-respect, not pressure. You're saying, here's what I'm available for, not, please pick me, please pick me. And you'll get your answer. And anyone who values clarity will respect it. Listen, asking for honesty doesn't scare the right person. And you should say that to yourself. Asking for honesty doesn't scare the right person. Because that's true. It doesn't. Clarity is not confrontation, all right? It's confidence. When you ask, what are we? You're telling them, hey, this is what I want. These are my standards. And if they don't want to meet those standards, that's fine. You just got to kick them to the curb. Hit the road, Jack, okay? It's that simple. And listen, also, too, there is a part of this where I just don't feel like you should have to wait a few weeks for clarity. Like, if you're dating someone and you guys are hanging out a bunch, like, it just kind of feels like you should be the only person they're dating. And if you're not, that tells you everything you need to know about them anyway. So just, like, move through this world, keep your peace, stay strong, and ask for honesty and clarity. If you want to know what you are and you're seeing somebody, you have every right to ask. Where do you see this going? What do you think this is going to be? You have every right to ask that. And if anyone gets mad at you for asking for clarity, then kick them to the curb because they can kick rocks. So the lesson this week is stillness isn't weakness. It's evidence of mastery. Your mantra should be, I move like it's already done. When the urge to react hits, breathe 3 times and ask, is this from my state? Is this from my desired state? Is this how my desired state would act? Choose the state, and that's your power. Now it's time for horoscopes. Aries, you're full of drive, but running low on patience. Someone may test your limits or challenge your control. Use that fire wisely. Don't burn bridges, burn doubt. Taurus, comfort calls, but the universe wants growth, a conversation where truth might shake your emotional foundation. Don't resist it, rebuild from honesty. My advice, real security comes from knowing you can survive discomfort. Gemini, you're social, witty, and full of perspective, but this weekend asks for depth, not distraction. Someone may surprise you with emotional honesty. Meet them there. My advice, listening deeply creates the intimacy you've been trying to talk into existence. Cancer, everyone's leaning on your compassion, but you're close to emotional overload. Care without caretaking. My advice, protect your peace like your sanity depends on it, because it does. Leo, the spotlight follows you, but so do expectations. A friend or partner might mirror your pride or test your vulnerability. My advice, drop the performance. Authenticity keeps the crown, not ego, sweet Leo. Virgo, you're trying to keep order in emotional chaos, but sometimes control is the very thing blocking clarity. My advice, let things unfold naturally. Perfection is peace, not pressure. Libra, social scenes pull you in, but your soul needs quiet. Not everyone who wants your time deserves it. My advice, Libra, balance is saying yes to yourself first. Scorpio, deep emotions surface, maybe through conflict, maybe through love. Either way, intensity is your teacher. My advice, don't run from depth. Refine it. Honesty heals faster than control. Sagittarius, you're craving excitement, but your heart wants meaning. Growth looks less like escape and more like understanding. My advice, Sagittarius, adventure inward before you take another trip outward. Capricorn, goals and emotions overlap. Someone may challenge your work-life balance or remind you to slow down. My advice, rest isn't weak, it's strategic. You recharge to rebuild stronger. Aquarius, Saturday's detached logic collides with Sunday's empathy. You can't think your way out of feelings, you have to feel them. My advice, balance intellect with emotion. Wisdom lives in both. Pisces, you're the emotional tide right now. Intuitive, deep, and magnetic. But not everything you feel is yours to fix. My advice, boundaries protect your magic. Feel it all, but only keep what's true. This weekend isn't chaos, it's calibration. Control your frequency, not the storyline. Whoever stays centered this week wins the week. This has been the Council of Lore. If you laughed, learned, or got dragged, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next alignment. We will see you Monday morning with next week's council. Don't miss it. Now remember, I love you. Council dismissed.
The cosmos know your name. These are your daddy of lore. And welcome to the council.